Hola a todos, gente de Century Gamers HD. Soy Crim06 y seguimos en el Pixel. A ver si encontramos a los señores rehenes, que en teoría están en este piso. Bueno, como siempre, cuando entramos en una zona nueva, nos conectamos al nada. ¿Y esto? Porque tengo la impresión de que ya lo hice con Lorby. No, lo de las raciones, no lo entiendo. En fin. Vale, teníamos que meter aquí con el escáner de retina usando a uno de estos tíos. Lo que yo no recuerdo bien es cómo... ahora, voy a decir yo cómo se coge, pero sí que me acuerdo, sí. Hola, ¿lo pones? Gracias.
Retinol pattern recognized. You are cleared to enter.
Perfecto, y dejas al tío ahí fuera para que se lo encuentre cualquiera en medio del pasillo y ya. Se líe pardísima, ¿no? Muy bien, Raiden. Eres un maldito genio. Vale, ahora hay que distinguir cuál de estos es el señor Ames, que tiene un marcapasos. Y que con el micro direccional tendríamos que saber quién es, ya que lleva un marcapasos. Vale, Coronel Campbell, a sus órdenes, señor. Porque no me deja hacer otra cosa.
Raiden, one of those hostages in there is Ames. The only thing we know is that Ames wears a pacemaker. His heartbeat should sound different from other people's, so use the directional microphone to locate him. Once you recognize Ames by his heartbeat, keep the microphone pointed toward him. Then push the action button and call out to him. If it really is Ames, he should respond in some way.
What if it's the wrong person?
The guards may get suspicious and come running instead. Security could get tighter too.
Try to be sure before you take the risk.
Don't call out to a hostage with the action button until you're fairly sure that it's Ames. If you do make a mistake, switch the microphone for an AK and get out of there before a guard gets suspicious. If you're discovered inside, they'll cut off your retreat and call in the reinforcements. You won't make it out of the room. The mission will be over if you're discovered. Don your disguise and look for Ames while deflecting the enemy's suspicion.
Vale. Oído cocina, pues. A ver, quiero recordar que el señor Ames está en la zona inferior izquierda. O sea, veniendo a ser por aquí. Vamos a poner el micrófono. Vale. Coño, aquí suena un pip. Vale, es este.
You're Ames, aren't you?
Espero haber acertado. Creo que sí. Porque soy yo un bip todo el rato.
You must be Ames. Keep still and listen to me. I'm not a terrorist. I got in here using one of their uniforms. I'm taking off the tape. Stay quiet.
Who told you about me?
Afeitado.
An informer calling himself Mr. X, dressed like a ninja.
I see. Take this thing off me, will you?
¿Y era sin cejas?
I'm Richard Ames.
Secret Service?
No, I was sent in by the Lali Lule Lo, just like you.
Bueno, y Ocelo ya está
You're
pinchada
gonna
la
find out
primera.
where the president is. We have little time, so I'll be brief. How about switching to nanocommunications first?
Nanocommunications?
Qué obsesión con
Right,
las
silence beats talk when it comes to safety.
comunicaciones por radio cuando estás cara a cara, ¿eh? ¿Qué, Ocelot? ¿Cuándo vas a saltarle al cuello a Raiden?
Are you on?
Not
Right
a
here.
chance. Do you really know where the president is?
Almost certainly. He was moved to the first floor of Shell 2's core section.
The first floor, the core of Shell 2. Is he still there?
I don't know. I can't get a response.
All right. You don't think he's been like the other hostages?
Hostia, no me acordaba.
A hostage was killed in retaliation after the SEAL 10 disaster, remember?
What are you talking
el
about?
L1 y el R2. Soy yo lo que piensa
Regardless
Raiden.
of what they do to other hostages, they won't touch the president.
Exactly. What makes you so sure?
Exactly,
The case.
sí.
You mean the nuclear button they took?
Right.
Y estoy
And the
disfrutando
case
todo lo
won't
que
do
está
a
diciendo
thing
por la
by
mierda
itself.
esta que acabo de descubrir,
That
que
case
acabo de
may be the
recordar.
single
Así que
most
muy mal.
advanced example of a weapons
maletín.
failsafe system. The password is nothing less than the physiological data of the U.S. president.
Physiological data.
The president's own
vale, sí,
vital
es el
signs,
botón de
heartbeat,
las
brainwave
armas
pattern,
nucleares.
blood pressure and so on are constantly monitored and relayed by his internal nanomachines. This information, along with the DNA pattern, serve as a biometric password, unbreakable even by the latest parallel processor supercomputers. The password entry itself cannot be performed unless brainwave patterns and heartbeats fall within normal parameters, rendering chemical and other forms of coercion impractical. In other words, the login must be made of the president's own free will. As a failsafe, the input must also be reconfirmed hourly, even after the initial login. If a valid confirmation is not forthcoming, the system will automatically cancel the login.
And that's why they can't harm the president.
At least until the bird flies.
Is there really a new model of Metal Gear here?
Absolutely. The black case serves as the launch key to Metal Gear as well.
Why would they hide Metal Gear in an offshore plant?
Haven't they told you anything? The entire thing was planned. The oil spill, the tanker accident that caused it, everything. The big shell was built specifically for the development of a new Metal Gear model. The inspection tour was to check its progress.
What's going on around here?
Exactly, todo el rato, puto Raiden.
Here
Uy,
comes
uy, este.
Snake.
Ah, que se hace pasar
That's
por
him?
Snake. Es un viejete.
Use the microphone to listen in.
Eso es un micrófono, madre de Dios, colega.
King, Fat Man is dead.
It doesn't matter. Saved us the trouble of getting rid of him ourselves.
Ah,
Why
guay.
did he betray us?
Who knows? They're a band of lunatics to begin with. Nothing they do should come as a surprise.
I'll have his background rechecked, just in case.
You think he was working for them?
We can't discount the possibility, especially with that intruder still at large.
Yes.
Hola, estoy
The
aquí.
man in the sneaking suit.
You know more about those suits than I do.
But Foxhound was disbanded 4 years ago. So it must be the Patriots.
Dun, dun, dun.
What about the damage
The
to Shell 2?
Patriots.
The circulation system for the contaminated water has been
Y la
damaged.
pregunta
The
es,
water
¿quiénes
being
son?
drawn in is overflowing.
A ver si suena.
Come on.
Sí que suena, sí. Aún está ese ahí. Diarrea, chico. Bueno, en fin.
Seal the
Volvamos a lo que
connecting
nos
pathway
interesa.
between
Después de
shells
escuchar
1
a uno
and
cagar ahí
2.
como un loco.
The Simtex and IR sensors are already in place.
Any effect on it?
Sentex. ¿Dónde?
What about the president?
The password entry has already been made to the black case. In 1 hour, we'll need a confirmation from him. His work is done after that.
Make sure you keep him alive until then.
Yes, I know.
What about the unit's
O sea, el
activation?
presidente está trabajando
Almost
con los
complete.
terroristas.
The
En
code
esta
has already been
container.
entered. All we need now is for the girl to start the system.
La chica
The
hace el sistema.
usual method, I assume?
No. The drugs took care of everything.
Ah, drogas para todos. Aquí como
Only
un
a few
Pokémon.
more steps to outer heaven.
¿Por qué, tío? Siempre sale a la escena Outer Heaven de nuevo, ¿eh? Siempre. Una puerta. ¡Eh! ¿Olga?
Who is that cyborg
Sí.
ninja, Shalashaska?
I cannot even guess.
What about you?
I'm having the matter looked into.
Olga, don't cast suspicion where it isn't due.
Where it isn't due. when you watched my father die and did nothing.
It's been 2 years ago, Olga. Let it go.
I read the case file for Shadow Moses, by the way.
Olga, how could you suspect me?
I know that the ninja is not one of my men.
How meaningful you make that sound. If Sergei were still alive...
If
Pero
the
no
old
lo
man
está.
were still alive, I wouldn't need to take orders from you.
Olga, Sergei was my best friend.
If you sell us out, I'll kill you myself.
Listen, daughter of Sergei. Don't ever let me see your gun pointed at me again.
¿A que se mata?
If you wish, I'll put a bullet in your back instead.
Stop this infighting. I took you both in when no one else would. You think any government would have you as irregulars in this political climate? The worst kind of wet works, maybe. But even that's doubtful. I recommend against switching camps. You've nowhere left to go.
Madre mía, no se llevan demasiado bien, ¿eh? Estos terroristas. Ay, Dios, qué líquido está bajando. Dios, qué asco.
It's happening again.
Ah, el bracito.
Damn right arm.
Liquid.
It's almost as if it's having its revenge.
How much do you think we spent on that arm in Lyon? The best transplant surgery team in the world.
I never trust a Frenchman.
Se pega una
There's
descarga.
something going on. The incidents are becoming more frequent. Maybe that man's presence.
Ocelot, I leave this place in your hands. I have the intruder to take care of.
Yes, King.
Se va por mí, el líder. Meh. Estamos jodidos, Raiden, Rubito.
Is that really Solid Snake?
That's what he claims.
I thought Snake was dead.
Solid Snake did die. But he's also here in the shell. Either he survived or there are two of them.
Two of them?
And that's impossible.
Ah. En fin,
Anyway,
había Solid y
what did you
Liquid.
manage to catch?
They said password input was complete.
I thought so.
You said the password entry into the black case had to be made by the president willingly.
That's right.
So this means the president is cooperating with them.
It would have to
Justo.
be, yes.
Why?
Probably tired of being a puppet, but it wasn't a smart move to betray us.
A puppet?
We're running out of time. They will fire a nuke. You know what you need to do before then.
Fire the nuke, but it's nowhere close to the ransom deadline.
Ransom?
$30 billion in cash.
What are you babbling about? The nuclear strike is not a threat. It's been the objective all along.
They plan to slaughter millions of people.
No, a high-altitude detonation. You've heard of the Compton effect?
Total disruption of electronic equipment caused by EMMA pulse.
Textbook answer. Well, when an average nuclear warhead goes off within the atmosphere, the result is an electromagnetic pulse of up to 50 billion megawatts. The EMMA field can reach tens of thousands of volts per meter, and most electronic equipment will be toast in an instant.
Vamos, lo que
If
en el
one
Call
of
of
the
Duty
key
sería
movers of world economy
PM, eso
stops
raro,
functioning,
sí.
it could mean the beginning of a global depression.
But that isn't their aim. What they plan to do is liberate Manhattan, pull it offline and turn it into some kind of a republic. Hence, Sons of Liberty, I suppose.
Sons of Liberty?
Damn! Ocelot is coming. I'm going
Outer
offline.
Heaven, como siempre, siempre sale lo mismo, tío. Ah, y viene a hacerlo para acá.
Search my pocket. Hurry. It's a
Tarjeta nivel
security
3.
card.
Sí.
You'll be able to unlock doors of up to level 3 security. Use it to get to Shell 2.
Bien, 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 bien.
Take care of the president before they launch the nuke.
Mierda.
He's coming here. Pick up your AK.
Es que es re puto, este pavo. Puto Ocelot, tío. Ah, no pasó nada.
What do you think you're doing?
I asked him to remove these. I'm ill, you see.
I always knew that the DIA turned out second-rate liars.
What are you talking about?
No need for denials. We know what you are, Colonel Ames.
Colonel Ames.
They knew that the president was planning to betray them. So they sent you in to keep tabs on him. Am I right?
You.
Ah, que se lo carga.
Sorry, Colonel. You failed to carry out your duties.
You'll never escape the Lalilulelo.
Is that so?
Joder, tío, puto la Lilule y yo lo... ¿Qué coño es?
What the?
¿Este qué le pasa ahora?
You tricked me. I understand now. Ocelot.
Ah, un Fox Die aquí también. ¿Qué me estás contando? Pues este no era...
You?
What?
Which team are you with? Show me your face.
Joder, se me muere ahora el que me podía dar la coartada. Me cago en la leche.
You know who he is.
No, he is not one of mine.
¿Cómo lo sabes? Tengo el pasamontañas puesto. ¿Tienes rayos X o qué?
Identify yourself.
Soy bonito.
We meet at last.
Adiós. Hostia, ¿a que te corto el otro brazo?
We need the hostages alive.
Corre, cojones.
You, but you died.
Un tramo del pasado, Ocelot. Pero... a ver si no estamos en serios problemas. Hay que salir de aquí ya. Vienen por los dos lados. Me cago en la madre que los parió. Hay que salir de aquí ya.
Colonel, Ames is dead. Looked like a heart attack.
Sí, sí. Fox
That's
Die!
unfortunate. However, we do at least know where the president is.
So there really is a new type of Metal Gear in this place?
Apparently. We're still looking into it.
Deja de mentir,
I've
hijo de la
also been
grandísima.
told that the nuclear strike was what the terrorists were after from the start, not the $30 billion.
Right. It was a cover-up all along.
Colonel, what are you keeping from me?
I am not keeping back anything. It's not as though I'm told all the facts either.
Tira.
I'm pulling in all the favors I can to
cabrón.
look into all this. Just be a little patient. Our priority should be with the president right now. We can take it that they've completed the password entry and are preparing Metal Gear for nuclear strike. Get to the president as soon as possible.
But the president is cooperating with them.
According to Ames, yes. But it's also true that they're about to get rid of the president. There's something else going on here. And the
Siempre hay
president
algo
may
más
be
de lo
able
que
to tell you
parece.
what it is when you see him in person. Once they get the confirmation for nuclear launch, they'll do it. You need to rescue the president before then.
Jack, I agree with the Colonel. You need to protect the president for now.
All right.
¿Protect de qué? Será encontrarlo. No, mejor esta. A dormir, y algo así, llama al ascensor. Un momento, chicos, interrupción. Ya está, seguimos por aquí. Sigamos. No, no. Ahora. Hay que irse de aquí cagando leches. Vale, no sé para dónde asomarme. Se va con unas PAS 12 y no me mola nada. No, 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 no. Ahí viene uno, ahí viene una cámara. Hostia, no me digas que hay uno ahí en la puerta. Maldita sea. Hostia, qué bueno. ¡Ja! ¡Me la veo! ¡No! Fuck, la cámara. Ya decía yo que... Meca. Mierda. Le envían drones solo, ¿no? Vale, no sé. Se me escapa el tiro siempre, tío. ¡Ah! Coño, se engancha de la pared. Hostia puta. Coño. Me voy a quedar aquí y ya está. Aquí no van a venir, ¿no? Pues nada, me quedo aquí, ya está, tan tranquilo. Santas Pascuas. Vale. Es que hay muchos. Miremos el mapa para ir al Shell 2. Vale, tengo que ir hacia la izquierda. Vale, sensor de minas, que es el puente de las malditas minas. Aquí está mirando, así que tener que pasar muy rápidamente. Vale, Surt E. Vale, es cuál es. Hasta petar de gente, colega. Oh, vale, bien. Vale, aquí también hay mucha peña. Así que no sé si he hecho bien al salir al puente. No, la tarjeta no. Vale, hay una arriba. Y otra abajo. El abajo creo que está subiendo. Esto no me gusta nada de nada. Creo que me la voy a jugar. Vale. Hostia puta, ¿qué hace este tío aquí? Hombre. Y me deja el cuello al gritar. Bueno, al gritar. Con el... Y me voy. Vale, pero creo que... Oh, mierda. Sí, creo que la he cagado mucho y ahora veréis por qué. Pero bueno. Ya es tarde para lamentarse. Me cago en la leche. Dígame usted. Ah, it's Bliskin. ¿No?
Raiden, can you hear me? Pliskin, where have you been?
Checking around. I'm in Strut H right now. How's the situation over there?
We have a lead on the president's location.
Where is he?
Shell 2 core, the first floor.
I'm cut off from the core where I am. It's a mess here.
All right, I'm on my way to Shell 2 right now.
There are IR sensors in place on the connecting bridge between Shells 1 and 2. If you break the beams, the Semtex will go off.
Yeah, I heard them talking about that.
Target the control units and destroy them. Make sure you don't shoot the Semtex.
What do the control units look like?
Take a look with your binoculars.
Solo de la luz verde.
That's the Semtex. And that must be the control unit.
Si no estás mirando, no estás enfocando bien, ¿qué me estás contando? Correcto. Hay algunos que están muy lejos y con la pistola de por sí no llego, así que voy a necesitar el rifle de precisión, que está donde encontré el silenciador de la pistola y donde encontré los rifles AK y M4. ¿Cómo no? Todo está ahí, es el arsenal de la base esta extraña. Ay, Dios, casquete. Pero no puedo pasar por aquí arriba tranquilamente porque siguen sobaos, ¿no? Sí. Sí, pero también está este puto mirando aquí. Ay, Raiden. Pero por lo menos ahora no tenemos problemas de que nos estén buscando. Así que podremos ir con más calma y tranquilidad. Vamos. Vale, bien. Bien. Ay. Por si acaso. Este es nivel 2, aquí no entré. Ah, no, sí que entré, que está todo abierto.
Nothing here.
Aquí seguro que no entré. RGB 6. ¡Oh! Un lanzaquicos de... Madre mía. Lanzaquicos ahí... Joder, de tambor, que no me sale el nombre. Coño. Lanzaquicos de tambor. Me dirás tú. Aquí entré. Aquí... no. SG1. Perfecto. A ver, ¿qué quieres? Please scan.
Use your PSG-1 to take out the IR sensors control units. Head to the connecting bridge between Shells 1 and 2.
Creo que la primera puerta, entrando por el otro lado, por el cual he entrado, o sea, ser... Ay, que lío. Por aquí. También era de nivel 3, correcto, y no he entrado nunca. Soco. Granada de mano. Granada de mano. Granada de mano. PSG-1T. No te metas dentro, por Dios. PSG-1T. En fin. Vale, uno ha bajado. Nos vamos a ir yendo de aquí ya al puente en cuestión. ¡Uepa! Este salto es muy gay, pero va bastante bien. Snake rodaba por el suelo y era más útil, digamos, pero bueno. Susa. Uy. Vale, estos putos de antes han despertado. Así que... Pero bueno, van a echarse otra siesta ahora. ¡Ay! ¡Qué cono que soy! Y... buena nit. Adiós. Al igual he fallado. Pues madre mía. Le he hecho un pendiente, creo, en el primer disparo, pero bueno. Mierda, he entrado por abajo. Fuck. Bueno, solo está el del medio, ¿no? Bueno, y el de ahí, sí que... No, bebé, lo sabía. Vale, el que da señales es el... Ah, no, me he escuchado uno que hay arriba. Vamos a se va a echar una siesta ahora. Muy rica.
What's that?
Corre, puto. Madre mía, me ha ido, pero vamos. Por los pelos de un calvo me ha ido. Ay, Dios. Vale, ya tengo el pasaje 1. Aquí hay una de esto. LOL, se va muchísimo el sniper, Vale. Ha hecho zoom. A la redonda y a la X quito zoom. Vale. Y como no, los tembleques van a mí. Bueno. Bueno. No me digas que ahí arriba hay uno. En el dron. Porque sería ya... Venga, hombre. Te estás quedando conmigo, ¿no? Hijo de la grandísima. Y espérate. Porque seguro que fallo. O sea, fallo. En vez de darle al dispositivo de control, le doy al dron y peta todo. Vamos, pero vamos. Pongo la mano en el fuego. En fin. Bueno, llevamos ya media horita guapa, así que vamos a dejarlo por aquí porque se avecina tormenta. Se avecina tormenta. En el próximo capítulo habrá un poquito de salseo y prefiero que esté todo íntegro en el capítulo que va a entrar. Así que me despido de todos vosotros, chicos y chicas, que vaya todo muy bien. Adiós.